Great thing about this, you can have multiple. So you don't have to just have one. If you've got a fleet of vehicles, or if you're a rental company, you can add all of your trackers onto one app and see them all on the same screen. You'll also be able to see the distance you've driven overall, as well as the distance you've driven today. As soon as your tracker leaves that area, you're going to get a pop-up an alert on your phone. You'll also get an alert when the tracker comes back into the area. Hey guys, welcome to the Spy Store. Today we're going to be looking at our Centrywise 4G GPS. Let's have a look and have a quick overview. So this is the tracker, nice and durable, nice and hardy. Got the 4 magnets on the back, making it really strong and sticky. This side we've got our on button and our slot for our SIM card, which I'll open up and show you how to work that. So you just want to get yourself a nice small screwdriver. So that just comes out like that, and you'll see in here you've got a little black foam pad, just leave that attached. And then you've got the SIM card. We've already put our SIM card in, but I'll show you now. You can just point this towards you, slide that back, and it flicks up. And then once you've opened that, you can then slide your SIM card back in, and then just use the little screwdriver again to press it down. Hold it with your thumb, and then slide it back all the way. And then you can just give it a little test, not going anywhere. And you'll see the little cutoff is on this corner, and you obviously go in metal side facing down. Then to put the cover back on, take your screwdriver, pop it in, and it takes 1 or 2 turns to make it nice and tight. Okay, now that's we got the SIM card in, we want to switch the device on. When the device is fully flat, plug it in. You're going to go on the side here, open that up, and it comes with, in the box, there'll be a USB-C charging cable. A charging cable, it will be DC 5 volt, 2 amps. Close it up, and from flat, it's going to take 5 hours to charge all the way to 100%. Once we're on 100%, from normal usage, you're going to get 2 to 3 months out of this. So it's actually like much better than our previous ones, which are 2 to 3 weeks. This we're talking months now, which is fantastic. It's also IP67 waterproof rated. This means that it can be submerged up to 3 feet for up to 30 minutes. So that's pretty good. You're never really going to have it in that situation anyway, but that means if you want to put it on your boat trailer or anything like that, you can get it wet as long as you're bringing it straight back out pretty much. No problem. Also, now we've had a quick overview of it, let's have a look at the app that we need to use. So we'll go to our phone and we're going to download an app called GPS 51. You can use this on your phone, or you can actually use it on the desktop as well. Just put that into your search engine. I've already logged in, but once you open the app, it'll ask you to create an account. Create an account with your username, password, and then you're good to go. Once you've opened the app, you want to go to devices, and then across the top, it will say enter device you want to search. In there, type in this number here, hold that up. This is called the IMEI number. It's essentially the unique ID of this tracker. So put that in, select add, follow the prompts, and then you'll be connected together. Great thing about this, you can have multiple. So you don't have to just have one. If you've got a fleet of vehicles, or if you're a rental company, or wherever you might be, you can add all of your trackers onto one app and see them all on the same screen. And you'll be able to do that by going devices, all, and then there'll be a list. Here, we've obviously just got the one, which is this one. Now, when we go back to the home screen, you can actually change the map around. So if I go to devices, select your device, we've got 90% battery, 61% signal. We're indoors right now, so it's not going to be 100. When you stick the device outside, you're obviously going to get more bars. You'll also be able to see the distance you've driven overall, as well as the distance you've driven today. Another thing we've got is the history. So this has 3 months storage on it. So this means you can see 3 months worth of playback. So if you want to know where your employee was 2-3 weeks ago, you can just have a quick search, track it, make sure you can find them. You just go on there, click through, and each month it'll tell you how far you've driven, and it will even tell you exactly how far you drove on each individual day. By selecting one, press submit. This will then open up the map again, and give you a little pay button. You press that button and it will show you it driving around, how fast it was going, where it stopped, how long it stopped. Another one of these features that we got on the app is the Geofence. We've not got it set up on this yet, but you can actually see this little ring and then add. So if I swipe up here, makes the radius bigger or smaller. Bear in mind, wherever you're standing when you set the radius is going to be the center. So if you're at work setting this up and you actually want your house to be the radius center, just make sure you go home and do that. That's basically the geofence. So as soon as your tracker leaves that area, you're going to get the pop-up and alert on your phone. You'll also get an alert when the tracker comes back into the area. Another one of the features you can get an alert on. So there's multiple things you can get alarms on. Mileage is one. It'll tell you once you've driven a certain amount of miles. You can also get it to let you know if the car's going over a certain speed. So if you know you don't want your car traveling over 80 k's an hour, say you're a business with a big truck, for example, you want to know that you're staying under the limit. You set it to 80 k's an hour. Once this goes over that limit for 5 seconds, you'll then get an alert. So if you drop over it by 1 second really quick, jump back down, it's not going to alert you, but as soon as you start doing it consistently, that's when you're going to get the alert. Back to the SIM card that we put in there. The device is going to use about 30 megabytes of data per month. That's pretty much the top limit of normal usage. If you know you're going to be using it a lot more, you can add a little bit more, or you can have a play around, but we always recommend 30 megabytes, you're going to be fine. You can also get calls and texts. This will mean that you can send your text, the SMS commands, via SMS and text to the device. If you've got calls and text, you'll also be able to use one of the other great features of it, which is the voice monitoring. This means you can set your phone up, you can set up 5 SOS numbers on the device, and these numbers are the only ones that can call it, basically, for this feature. It means you call the number of the SIM card that's in there, and then it'll answer automatically, and then you hold your phone up and you can listen in to the conversation or whatever's happening where the tracker is. Now, if you don't want this feature, don't worry about it. You can get just a data only plan. Select SMS commands and any command you want to send. So be it geofence, speed monitoring, just a check just to make sure that it's functioning, or your configuration SMSs you can send through the app. If we go flick across here, we can see the report. So this is going to show us the status. So we select it and it'll show us the exact status at that very moment of the tracker. You can also do it yesterday, 7 days ago, 30 days, or custom. Another thing we can look at on here is the alarms. So speed alarm, mileage alarm, geofence. These get set for 30 days. Once you set it, it lasts 30 days. After that 30 days, it's going to expire. This means if you do want to keep that fence or that speed alert, you're going to have to come on here and reset it, and it'll go for another 30 days. You can also then check back 7 days if the alarm went off 7 days ago, 30 days ago, whenever. And again, this will have the 3-month storage, so you can go back and see 3 months worth of alarms getting tripped, basically, so you can make a note of them. Here at the Spy Store, we'll also be bringing in our own SIM cards. So these are going to be data only, and they'll be perfect for devices like this, because they're just going to be in megabytes. So with the costs of standard network plans from the big three always on the rise at the moment, you're looking roughly $30 to $40 for the cheapest one. Our SIM cards are actually going to be about a third of the cost of that, and it's only going to have data, but it's also only going to be the data that you need. You're not going to be paying heaps for extra data, calls and texts that you're never going to use anyway. Our plans are going to be designed specifically to be used in the trackers. Those plans are all based on the monthly pricing. If you want to find out more about the new phone plans or even this great tracker, subscribe to this video so you can see more, or follow the links below, which will take you to our shop. Thank you.